Hello everyone, my name's Edward and today I'm going to show you how to make a how-to video in a how-to video. Now why would I do that? A lot of the times I like to go on the internet to understand how to operate certain things like my computer or maybe just simple things. People need to change tires and all sorts of stuff. And the biggest problem I run into is, poor video quality, sounds off, and I don't really sometimes find what I'm looking for. When I make a how-to video, I like to see exactly what I'm looking for. I like to see the product, the label, at like if I'm using a camera, I don't want to look for a Nikon if I'm using a Canon. So it's important that you stay on topic and you cover as much as you can, and you need to have a clear stated topic. So today I'm going to just go over what kind of equipment I'm using, the shots, and the software that I'm going to be using, along with some helpful tips to help you get along in your how-to video. Here we go. So today we're going to be using just some very basic items as a pen, a folder with some paper in it, and also the Canon TI5 Rebel, and just a regular tripod. That's all I'll need for the video that I am making. So how do we get started on the how-to video? What you're going to want to do is you're going to write down your ideas. After you have your ideas and you chose which one you want and you know what you're going to do the how-to on, you're going to write basically a script. Not only of what you're going to say, but where you're going to be standing, where do you want to do it at, what kind of scenery do you want, and you really need to think about what kind of equipment you have. That's why I showed you what I have, so you know what I'm using and what kind of settings. Now I'm only using a camera mounted mic and a simple tripod, but if you're going outside and you're walking and you're far distance, you might want to use something like a lapel mic, or in a bigger area with an interview or something outside. Some people might want to use a boom mic. I wouldn't want to use one, but the lapel mic would probably work the best. But in my settings, I'm going to be doing everything inside. There's no purpose for me to use one, so a simple camera mounted mic is gonna work. Right now I have the tripod sitting on my bed because that's what worked best. I originally was going to set it at the end, but it didn't work. So making changes isn't bad. You just always want to know what you're going to do. So when you get to there, you're not like, what do I need to do now? You already know what you're going to do, and if it doesn't work, you can fix it easily. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have everything already written out of what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, and how I want to do it. Once you have that all figured out, you can get all your equipment and you could start shooting. Now, things to take into account is sound. I went to go shoot out earlier outside of my backyard, and I had the AC on, so you couldn't hear me very well because this mic is very sensitive to random white noise. So instead, I had to come back inside and just give you a different angle on me in the center instead of more off to the side like I did in the prior shot. So just think and write in detail of what you want to get across. So you finally shot all your shots that you're going to take in every single segment of the video. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to go back through and listen to all the audio and look very closely at everything that's in your shot. So that's why before you should plan what's going to be in your shot and make sure you look around to see if there's anything in the way. Like earlier when I shot, you could see part of my bed which wasn't made, so I quickly got up and made that. Simple things can make your video just look so much better. Things being cluttered around doesn't really look good. So now once you're done recording, you're gonna take your videos, transfer them to your computer, watch them, go over them, and then once you picked out the ones that you like, you're going to add them into your movie maker, or I like to use this other software called Filmora. It's free, and yes, they do put a watermark, which I'm sure is going to be right over my mouth. but it is a very nice video software that I love to use. So you could find one that's free. Some will charge you for per video, some charges you for a year, and some charges for life. Here on my PC, you can see the videos that I've taken and recorded. I've gone through them and labeled them. Now we're going to go to Filmora, the video editing software that I use, and Video Maker. Here you can see it's pretty easy layout. Here's where you put your videos, your texts, and your music all on the bottom. From, in that order, music, text, and video. Now, over to the right side is where you could see a display of what you have, the videos that you already have on your computer. Now over to the right is a time bar that you could see how long your video is, and music audio files. Also, there's the time bar of your whole length of your video, and some widgets that make it easy to access. You've made your video, you've edited it, and now all you have to do left is upload it. Thank you for watching my how-to, and I'll see you next time.